And good evening, my friends, and welcome to the Retro Video Game Stream with your host, me. Yeah, that's it. That's all the credits required for this particular stream. Producer, Drew Wager. Editor, Drew Wager. Special effects, Drew Wager. Post-production, none whatsoever. Quality control, absolutely not. How are we all? Welcome on and welcome all to this. Whatever it is. We'll see what we can do. Anyway, we always do the thing because the thing is the thing. And the thing must be done. And it hasn't been done for almost 2 weeks. And I do apologise for that. But stuff has been happening. Stuff continues to happen in my life, which distracts me from all the essentials, like coming and talking to you guys and playing video games. So I can only apologise for the delay. I'm not going to, but I could only apologise. As you know, we've done that thing with British Rail before. But anyway, let's do that because now go away now. The hype train thing has appeared. I don't even know what that is. Go away. Top shot is in first place. Top shot in top place. Excellent. Good to see you. Thank you very much indeed. Congratulations for pipping Wintermute GB, of course, to second place, his rightful place in the upper echelons of this, the officially unofficial #1 Independence War 2 stream on the entirety of Twitch, which is yet another accolade that I can add to my glass. I should have a trophy collection. I think I ought to get a trophy, inscribe it, every time I get #1 streamer for category, whatever, because it'd be quite full by now. I'm doing quite well. So that's all good. Anyway, so Wintermute GB and Top Shot are right up the top there and chattering away for some time. Haunted Liv joins us in third place, unusually. I don't think you've ever been up there before, Haunted Liv, so congratulations for that. You demented vegetable, you. No, not vegetable. What am I saying? You demented bread product. That's what I meant to say. It's just been a long day. I've been working hard today. That's no excuse, but it's true. So thank you very much for popping in there. Solstice Project here is he's ahead. He's ahead of the crowd for once. Good to see you, Solstice Project. Thank you very much for popping in. Apologies, there's not much in the way to do. At least we've got some sort of jaunty music. Hopefully you enjoyed that. Of my own composition. I'm not sure that's something that I really want to admit online, but it is. It's a jaunty, exciting, happy, kind of 8-bitty sort of piece of music, which I knocked up without any due care or consideration or whatsoever in time for the stream. So good to see you. Thank you very much for popping in. Who else do we have? We have a lot of chatting going on. The Harkonnens are here. Excellent. Poised as ever to evade rackets. We know they won't, but they're poised. Some strange definition of the word poised, I'm not previously aware of, but poised nonetheless, which is good to see. The Arakises are also in the chat, fending off the invasions of the Harkonnens with a mere sort of gentle arm wave. I think it seems to be all that's sufficient for fending off the Harkonnens nowadays, but there we go. Good to see you both. Thank you very much for popping in. Milan the Madman is here as well. Now, he apparently is watching somebody fixing a World War II Churchill crocodile flamethrower tank, which sounds probably an awful lot more exciting than anything I'm going to be doing this evening. And I don't know what that is. Well, I know what a tank is. I know what World War II is. I know what Churchill is. I know what a crocodile is. And I know what a flamethrower is. But put all those things together, no idea what that is. Sounds pretty darned exciting. So that's quite good. Andy P783 is here as well. That rhymes. Very important to point that out. Thank you very much for popping in, Andy. Good to see you. Who else do we have? We have Commander Ferran or Ferran. Good to see you. Thank you very much for popping in. 07 Commander. By the way, let me know, because I've been out of everything for 2 weeks for all sorts of reasons. Has anything happened in the wonderful world of Elite Dangerous that I should be aware of? Because I really ought to check things, but you know me. I just wander in and hope for the best. It's a strategy that's served me well for 56 years, and I see no reason to change it now. Right, who else do we have? We have Ugly Spirit. Hello, Ugly Spirit. Good to see you. Thank you very much indeed. Bitstorm _ here is also around. Good to see you. Thank you very much indeed. We have them damn bagpipes. Of course we do. Always good to see you. Thank you very much indeed. Very difficult to pronounce, but nonetheless very valuable. Frank Miner 2949 is here as well. Good to see you, Commander. Eridan Dundragon is done dragoning for the day and is here with us this evening, which is always nice as well. So that's good. The Solstice Project is attempting to do with the music, but it's run out of keys on his keyboard by the look of it. Always broken something, possibly his wrist. It's too fast. Okay, I'll have to do a slow version. And probably if I do a slow version of that song, it's going to last 10 minutes. Enigma-ish is here as well. Good to see you. And on a scale of virtually nothing to full Enigma, we're very much up at the Enigma-ish end of the scale, which is good to see. Fantastic to see you as well. Who else do we have? We have Mima Metal is here as well. Good to see you. Thank you very much for popping in. Always nice to see you too. Cyberdarmy is here as well. Excellent. Good to see you. Thank you very much indeed. Mad Monksoft is here. Excellent. Mad Monksoft, poised as ever. On Wikipedia, should we need his sage counsel, which we occasionally do. I mean, I wonder actually, has Mad Monksoft upgraded yet to be an AI version of himself? So yeah, Wikipedia is now very very old school, right? So maybe Mad Monksoft needs to avail himself of new sources of information, but who knows? Maybe he's just going to stick it out with Wikipedia because reasons. Daddy Hoggy's here as well. Good to see you. Thank you very much for popping in. Yes, I'm very well, my friend. I'm very well indeed. Good to see you. I hope you are well as well. Lovely to see you too. And thank you very much for the subscription. I do appreciate that. That's very, very kind. Wintermute's let the Wookiee win. That's always good. There's a funny asteroid in the chat. Excellent. Good to see you, funny asteroid, because it's never a good space game without a funny asteroid. And Glenn is here as well. Glenn Frank waving hand from far, far away in the sunny hinterlands of it's California, isn't it? California, Los Angeles. Very nice indeed. Probably a little bit warmer than it is here in the depths of Scotland, I imagine. Good to see you. So I love to see. It's lovely to see some old people again. It's nice. It's nice. I have missed because I haven't been streaming for a couple of weeks because of stuff, which we'll get to. I miss it. It's really, really rather weird. Danny Hoggy says he's very well. Excellent. It's mine and V's 27th wedding anniversary. Well, I think I need a round of applause button, but I haven't got one. So congratulations to both of you. That's very, very cool. So I've now been married as long as I haven't. I think I know what you mean. Oddly enough, and I do have to apologise for this slightly advanced. This Wednesday I won't be able to stream either because I'm going to be out with my lovely wifey, who I will have been married to for 31 years on Wednesday. 31 years! How old are we getting? It's quite scary, isn't it? I know, I do apologise. It's just these last few weeks, things have happened at really, really awkward times for streaming. So it's not been at all conducive to streaming. I know my priorities are shocking. I mean, who would think I would prioritise going out for dinner with my wife for 31 years over you guys? I mean, it's outrageous, isn't it? Absolutely outrageous. I'm shocked my own self. I am. That's a lame excuse. I don't know what to say without perjuring myself online. Who knows who's watching this stream, right? Call yourself a streamer. I know. It makes no sense, says Solstice Project. You only see us twice a week, and you see her every day. Well, Solstice Project, I'd be quite happy to relay your explanation there and see how well it lands. Okay, and I shall disclaim full responsibility for the reaction. I shall simply point out it's entirely your fault. Okay. It'll be your responsibility. So if you're happy to stand by that, and if you're happy to underwrite any damages that might be caused by your sage counsel, then I'm entirely happy to give it a go. But I suspect I have this weird intuition that maybe, just maybe, it won't go down too well. Does someone need to be on her good side after? Yes, the car. Yes. Well, there's a funny story about the car, as you went. Congratulations to you and your wife, says Glenn. Thank you very much. And she let you buy. To be honest, it was entirely my wife's fault. This is unusual. You would have thought, quite reasonably, actually, that that me buying an old car would be entirely one of those. I've got to smuggle it past the wife by doing all sorts of things to sort of placate her. But actually, it was the other way around. Well, not entirely the other way around, but she found the car. Right, I wasn't looking for the car. At all. I wasn't planning on buying another car because, as you know, I've got got too many cars already. But she found this car, and we did. You see, I don't know if some people have seen it on my Facebook page if you're there, and possibly on my Twitter, etc. Is that we both used to have one of these back in the day when we were young. In fact, before we were married, we were just boyfriend and girlfriend at the time. We both had matching cars. How sad is that? And this was the car, a Mark 1 Golf. So it's sort of a little bit of a nostalgia trip for both of us, actually, which is quite sweet. And it's our 31st wedding anniversary coming up on Wednesday, and it's sort of, well, it's not a wedding present, but it is it's definitely a nostalgia trip for both of us. My wife's reaction was funny when I bought it back, because it's one of those cars that, it's in terms of the car aspect of it, it's not doing brilliantly well at the moment because it doesn't work properly, as you might expect for something that's 44 years old. And but she got it and went, yes, I remember this. It smells like a Mark 1 Golf. It's a Y-Reg. It is a Y-Reg, which means it's 1982. I was 12 when this car was made, which is, and it's to be fair, it's probably doing as well as I am. So yes, there'll probably be quite a lot of car content on my social media streams for the immediate future. But we'll see how it goes. My original Mark 1 Golf was on Top Gear. Yes, I did own a Golf 20 years ago that was on Top Gear, 2003, I think, Series 3, Episode 8, possibly, something like that. So I suspect the car aged better. It probably has, to be fair. But anyway, so yes, car-related shenanigans are underway. And scarily, we'll probably be getting another car next week because we might be venturing into the world of EVs, which is going to be interesting as well. So that's a whole new area of expertise that I haven't really got, which has never stopped me before. So we'll see how it goes. Mummy Buddy 1111111 is here as well. I love the VW. Yes, there's a particular tang to an old Volkswagen, which is a sort of mixture of grease, oil, petrol, and varied forms of disappointment. So I got a car. She's getting it all as well. Am I opening a new car show in Murray? Well, I think I should possibly I could probably do my own retro car show by this point. And just invite people in. That could be quite good fun. Anyway, we're here to play some retro video games. We'll just knock the monitor. Stop vibrating. There we go. What do I need to do? Totally forgotten. I have no idea about cars. It's also, I could do a car show stream, couldn't I? I could waffle on for hours. Waygars, vintage, all those. Neither does Drew. Thank you for the vote of confidence there. Maybe I'll do that at some point. Right. Anyway, let's fire this game up and get some stuff going. Now, had I made some progress? I'm not. I can't. It's my problem. My short-term memory and all that kind of cobblers now. So let's switch to game windows. We can see the chat. Will it work? It's our first hurdle. Playing old computer games is nothing responds. Oh no, there goes. It's doing stuff. It's this. No, it isn't. Particle. Oh, there we go. Right. Okay. I've got to have focus on the window, otherwise it screws up. Yes, we know all that. Right. So now we've got a crew now, haven't we? We've got a bunch of mean, badass desperados on our side. How is my short-term memory? Mad Monksoft is immediately getting the Red Dwarf quote. My short-term memory appears to have been erased. This I ascribe to the proximity of the magnetic cores from Starbucks reagent. Secondly, due to the proximity of the magnetic cores, my short-term memory appears to have been erased. Perfect. You would have to compose a bagpipe theme for your Volkswagen chart. I think that's good. I mean, there was a great one. There was a phrase that I think Volkswagen in America used. They didn't seem to use it in Europe. Which called Fahrvergnügen, which Americans associate with old Golfs, or rabbit. You called it a rabbit over there, I think. Don't know why. Why did you call it a rabbit? It doesn't look anything like a rabbit. God. I mean, Golf, I think, is based on a wind. I think all the original Volkswagen names were based on wind, like Sirocco is a wind in the desert or something, and Gulf is Gulf Stream, and I don't know what the other ones mean, but that's the nature. But in America, for some reason, the original Golf was called a rabbit. So I don't know what that is. Oh, Andy P, now you're talking. A bagpipe rendition of Jessica from Top Gear. Yeah, that way. Now that could be fun. Right, so we've got a crew of people whose names I've forgotten already, but they're kind of all trouble basically. They're all escaped convicts, and I'm an escaped convict now, and I'm no longer an annoying teenage boy, which is good. Mad Monk's off to start the research on the Volkswagen names. There we are. Passat, named after Passat wind. Golf, named after the powerful ocean current, the Gulf Stream. Jetta, named after the German word for the jet stream. Okay, I didn't know that. Sirocco, named after the hot hurricane force wind in the Sahara. That's right. Bora, named after easterly wind, and Polo takes its name from polar winds. Santana, named after the dry, hot Santa Ana winds. There we go, yeah. And Glenn says, yeah, I think it was called a rabbit, but they changed it to Golf. I'm not sure why. So yeah, there you go. Golf, all named after winds, except for Americans who decided to call it a rabbit for reasons that are probably not going to become clear straight away. Now, okay, so loading game. Right, so we've got the autosave. Drew finally got the damn game to work. That's right at the beginning. After the bell rang, Minas Desperados and... Oh, that's right. We were about to become pirates, weren't we? We were going to go and start raiding stuff. So I think that's where we're going back to.
You have unread messages. Quit fannying around and start reading.
So cool, blimey, Gov. It's the Peaky Blinders. The accents in this game are brilliant. It's sort of East End, well, sort of Birmingham stroke East End hoodlums in space, isn't it? Stop fannying around. Okay, yes, for Glenn's benefit, this possibly needs a little bit of translation. So if you're even the game's telling me to get on with it. So yes, this is clearly a British game, okay? Fannying around. Hurry up. Okay, that's essentially what it means. It means get on with it. Shouts Wintermute TV, and he's not wrong. He's not wrong. I think they should have that in Elite Dangerous. Stop fanning around. Right, so I need to go to communications and see what the messages are, I guess. Oh, hang on, I've got mail. we would say stap farting around. That sounds dangerous. Right, the Stepsons. Hi, Cal. While the Stepsons are firmly against the piracy of our ships, corporate ships are another matter. I thought I'd like you to know that the Samarkand L point is one of the few Lagrange points that isn't protected by a station or the police. Okay, so we could go raid stuff there. A lot of ships have to use to get around. In fact, the Lomax Corporation have a station near it, pressing for the police to reopen the disused police base nearby. Perhaps you could get there before they get past the system government. The only problem is we've still got a crappy ship, haven't we, which tends to get wiped out in combat. Oh, in the friendly war, lots of Stepson allied ships use the touchdown L point, and some of them don't use Stepson IDs. Be careful which ships you attack around there, even if they aren't friendly, as the Stepson don't really welcome the increased presence in the area. Okay. Making your life a little easier. Useful information for the unscrupulous. The Alexander Cletus L point is on one of the routes that mass shipping used to supply the stations of their allies. Before you go rushing off to liberate some mass harbour, you should be careful. The point is guarding the stuff is worth staying escorted. Okay, so that's bad news. Information that could be some use. Several of the stepsons have commented that the L point around Black Eye is very busy at the moment. If you're looking for some soft targets, maybe worth a look, but it's not got any security stations. This means that people moving cargo of rather questionable legality use it a lot. Of course, that means other pirates may be operating in the area, and occasionally police patrols will sweep through, so be careful. Okay, an issue you should be aware of. For your information, the corporations are increasing their operations off Potter's Wake. With more shipping there before, blah, blah, blah. Just think of it as wealth redistribution. The corporations do use independent hauliers for some of their cargo, so try and be humane about stealing their cargo. Okay, fair enough. Most captains would rather give in and dump their pods before the reactor goes critical, so a few well-placed shots should be enough. It's Hoffa's Wake. Okay, so we've decided to basically be pirates. Okay, so that makes the messages go away, but I can look at archive messages. Okay, that's quite good. Okay, so I basically had some tips from the Stepsons. But so we basically don't want to attack Stepson ships. Okay, so if you leave our business alone, we will make a point of keeping clear of yours, and then they'll give us a whole bunch of tips of other people we can go and attack. In a spirit of honesty. Excellent. Okay, so in the hangar we've currently got 2 ships. We've got a tug, and we've got the command section. We lost our cool, what was it called? The Petrel or the Kestrel or something? It's beer o'clock while I watch 2 things at once. Hughes has got the crowbar out, and this is good. That was just for the tank. Excellent. WGB says, I saw 4 old German blokes playing keyboards just over a week ago, playing them much better than Drew can. Well, thanks. Thanks. I've been found wanting. Versus 4 old German blokes. Okay. It's not a very good band name, is it? 4 old German blokes. Yes, it was a Storm Petrel. Anyway, trouble is we've got a crappy ship. I mean, it's classic space game stuff, this, isn't it? You know, here's your crappy ship. Go and try and make it. So the tug has at least got some stuff. It's got some guns on it, and we can call in the other buddy to pick up any cargo. So, yeah, we've got to. I think we've just got to go pirate some stuff and do things. But where should we go? So, inventory we haven't. Okay, we've got some. Okay, so this is stuff we got. This is what we got last time, wasn't it? But it's not really very valuable. What can I do with this? Can I sell it? Oh, recycling, there we go. So, what happens if I recycle it? What does that do? Does it give me money? What does it do? Does it give me stuff? I don't know what the game is telling me to do. So I'm not sure what that's about. Manufacture. We can't do anything because we haven't got any resources, I'm assuming. Communications is where we were. Encyclopedia was just stuff that we need to know. Statistics is basically how crap I am at flying a spaceship. I've killed 6 things though. Look, my shot accuracy is 38%. That's not particularly good. 3 pods have been stolen. Pirated value of 1,000. Whatever, presumably credits or whatever it is we use. Right, so presumably I've got to get some more stuff, but I don't know what I'm supposed to do with the stuff once I've got it. Okay, hang on a minute. Let's decide where we're going in that communications. Now, I think the most likely one, looking at this, is Black Eye is very busy looking for soft targets. That sounds like my kind of thing, right? Black Eye. So let's see if we can find Black Eye in the fitness system and go in. So we're going to go in the tug, which is the only thing that's got some guns. No, I haven't even had a shave. That's how bad mean ass I am. Okay, so first things first, is the joystick working? Yes. Okay, the guns are working now. I've just got to remember the keys again, because it's been 2 weeks. No. Was it shift? There we go. Power balance. I've got the thing up on the screen. Cycle camera, etc., etc., etc. Those are the views. Yeah. And we've got the thrusters, which are lateral thrusters there. Oh, there is a back and a forward. There we go. Yep, that's all good. Right, let's go. What could possibly go wrong? Well, nothing's going to go wrong, obviously, because I'm an expert at this now. Right, let's have a look at the star map. See if we can find, what was the place called? Black Eye. I am paying attention. Where is Black Eye? There's Hoffer's Wake. There's Black Eye over there. Okay. So he said the Lagrange point around Black Eye. I've just lost the star map again. Right, there's Black Eye. Right, there's the L point there. That's where I actually want to go. Okay, it's locked onto that. Now I need to remember what the command is to get us there. Was it the Alpha L drive? Nope, that's manually L. That's manual. I don't want that. I want it to. Oh no, it's autopilot, isn't it? Duh. There we go. Approach. Yay! Right. But did you have a shave with the combat knife, just like the badasses? No, I've never tried that. I've always been, I think, rightly terrified of sticking any sharp blades in my face. Luna Sky is here. Hello, Luna. Good to see you. You're slightly late, my dear, but we're not gonna make a fuss, okay? Just sidle into your seat at the back. Yeah, you can hunker down there and keep yourself to yourself. You'll be fine. Welcome one and welcome one. And by the way, everybody, Luna's here. Luna at the back. There she is. Shh. She doesn't like that sort of attention. Stop it. Everyone, calm down. Sorry. Right, we are we are on our way to the Black Eye L Grange point, where we're going to try and steal some stuff. This will go wrong, okay? Because A, I can't remember how to do this. B, it's early in the stream. C, I haven't played the game for 2 weeks. I have no idea what I'm doing. Anyway, but I have managed to. Ooh, that was a gas giant there, very briefly. I still think there was. The space backgrounds are quite nice, aren't they? Look at that! Look, rings and stuff. Oh, actually, kind of in the ring. That's the Lagrange point. That's an odd Lagrange point, to be fair. Inside the orbit. Inside the orbit of the rings of the gas giant. I'm not sure that's entirely correct, but anyway. Right, there's lots of traffic here, which is good. So I think disengage the autopilot. Right, so what have we got? We have got a whole bunch of... So there's a transport. Now, I don't know how to identify good targets here. This is the other problem what I'm not entirely sure of. So that says registered to League. Okay, so that's not... And there's another one there. That one is registered to Independent. Okay, so that one maybe can work because that's got some cargo on it. So should we try shooting that one? Oh no, hang on, that. Whoa. Someone's already firing missiles. Oops. Oops. Are they... Just ram something and died instantly. Someone's firing missiles, drew a million rams to the ship and dies horribly. Oops. Well, that went well. Someone's firing missiles back. I did. Well, let's try that again. Yeah, that was bad. Right, let's. It's gonna be a long evening, couldn't it? It's just as well you're not here for my my great overall confidence in matters of space gaming. This game is complicated though. In my defence, it does feel tricky. I like it. I do like it. I think it's got a lot of atmosphere and a lot of depth, but it's not easy, is it? It's a lot to think about, a lot to try and recall. You're gonna have to fanny around again. I am. There's plenty of fannying going on around here. Mad Monk's office says, I come for the professionalism and I stay for laughs. Well, I mean, years ago I was the Celestial Warrior and I was undefeated in the battle against the Thargoids. I don't know, maybe I'm losing my edge. Not that I really ever had an edge. Maybe just a sort of blunt side, but yeah, it was better than nothing. I made flying into that other ship look easy. I did, didn't I? There was a certain je ne sais quoi about that instant death. Well, that's got to be quite close to a record. I mean, have I died in the first... I mean, that was almost in the first half an hour of the stream. I don't normally die that quickly. That was probably quite close. Someone's going to have to keep a tab on these things. How quickly does Drew die in Space Game? If you'd like to see this Churchill crocodile, they're taking it to the Operation Market Harbour this year. I'm not sure of the date, so you have to check it on. I'll keep an eye out for that. That sounds quite fun. Right, here we go. We've arrived at the gas giant. I'm sure I could die quickly if I tried hard. I mean, believe it or not, I'm actually trying to stay alive quite hard, but doesn't always go well. It's a bit like an ED where you lower your landing gear and boost into the station. Yeah, I mean, I've never done that. Right, let's throttle down and have a look. I think this was not a record. We have had faster deaths. I believe in you, said Mad Monk Soft. At last, there's no supporting evidence for such a bold assertion. Right, so what's going on here? So we've got ships coming out of the Lagrange point. I don't know. I mean, the thing is, I don't know how to detect the class of the ship and stuff like that. Does that make sense? So these are League transports. There's a League tug. So that's a Corvette. The Corvette's military, so that's no good. Star Diva is a transport. Now that sounds like something that's freighter-y to me. So the Star Diva is... See, the HUD is very clever here. But which one of these... Do we we hoist the pirate flag? We really should avoid doing that, shouldn't we? I'm just here as an observer. Look, some firing's going on over there. Look. So who's firing at what and why? That's the Margarita, which is a League ship. So these guys are heading back into the jump point. Maybe look, they've just hyperspace back out again. So they came out and then they went back in again. So here comes Whiskey Whiskey, which is a Whiskey Hotel, which is the police. Okay, so you've got to pick them up. Okay, so there's a jump point there. It's this one. That's Numbskull assigned to. So shoot it if it shoots back. Don't shoot that target. Well, that's kind of quite wise advice. So I'm assuming things that are red are military vessels. Something's attacking me. Why am I being shot at? Yeah, see, someone's attacking me for no good reasons. See, they're just trying to kill me. Why though? I don't want to shoot back over. So I'm not quite sure what. So those military ships have done. They basically shot at me. I'm hoping I'm out of range now. Yeah. Okay, well, whatever this is not a safe place, right? So let's try somewhere else. In fact, I think we probably need to go home and get our ship fixed up, don't we? Because 10% hull doesn't sound like a really very good place to start from. Now, I've got to find, there's the Ifrit, is that? There's Lucretia's base. So let's go there. Let's go back home. Does the hull look? I don't know actually. I don't know. Where's the hull indicator? I've got shield status. Oop, let's put me a bit there. I'm not sure. That's the guns. That's the shields. Yeah, 10% hull doesn't sound good, does it? I think I took about 3 missiles. Let's go back and get some repairs. Ship feels like it's limping along a bit now. Onto its funny. There's no kind of external damage. It's definitely slower than it was on the way out. It's lucky nobody knows where our secret base is located, despite the fact it appears on a long-range scanner. forgotten how the hub works. Okay. Right, there we go. We can dock again, get the ship fixed, and go back out and try somewhere else. That was supposed to be an easy one as well. I feel like we're a bit outmatched by the game at the moment. It doesn't feel like I've got enough intel. Probably because I haven't been paying attention, and it's been a couple of weeks since I played. But I feel the ship is desperately underqualified for the task we're trying to do.
Cal, you have unread messages. Quit fannying around and start reading.
All right, Gov. Okay, so these are the messages that I had read before, but the game doesn't know that I read them, so I need to read them. Right, okay. Bad craftsman. Well, I think you're entirely right with WGB. I'm entirely happy for that, but the trick is what do I do? Right, so let's making your life a little bit easier. Right, the Alexander Cletus L point. See, that one's guarded and the stuff we're stealing will be escorted. So that doesn't sound ideal for me right now. Right, so Smarkand L point is one of the few low range points in the system that isn't protected by state. Okay, so let's try that one. Samarkand L point. Let's go there instead. Now, presumably, has the ship been fixed? Does it kind of get automatically fixed? I don't know. I thought you had to go to an asteroid field and find a CVS ship. I can't remember. Can anyone remember what I'm supposed to do? I thought we were sort of pirating stuff to get stuff. This is a blind leading the blind here, you see. I don't think I need to restart the. Did I need to restart the game? I didn't think so. Let's see if we can find the Smarkand. Alright, stop. Smarkand Lagrange point. Where's that? They said it was in. They said it was in this system, so those are different systems. Where's the Samarkand? Yeah, excuse me. Apologies for that. Where is the Samarkand? So I don't even know where that is. There's no search mechanism. So Hopper's Wake Alpha is the star. Then there's like there's an intermediate zoom there. I need to stop it before it zooms out too far. I can't. Next, let's try that way. Griffin. Touchdown. Junkyard. Zara. Ariana. What was it? Smarkand, wasn't it? Alexander, Black Eye, Hoffer's Wake Beta. See, it's not even. I can't even find it. I'm pretty sure you docked with the main ship last time and ended up with a damaged warship. Or was that? I think that was just a tutorial. Oh, hang on. Wasn't there an objectives button? There's an options button. Next objective is X. I don't think that's objectives. Options is O. No, it doesn't do anything. That's the pause button. Oh. Don't know what that was. That was a thing. So I can't even find the I can't even find the point where I'm supposed to go to. It said Samarkand, but maybe I can't get to that at the moment. So let's go next. Griffon. Is there something at Griffon? Okay, there's loads of stuff here. Oh, there we go. There's a Samarkand. So how are you supposed to know that? There's the L point there. Let's try that one. Okay. Let's try going there. That's only 2 million kilometers away. It won't take so long to get there. Right. Okay. Let's have a nosy round here. See what's going on. Hopefully, we won't just get immediately shot at.
Clear for entry. Clear regulations will be enforced.
Yeah. Oh. I haven't quite got the hang of this menu yet. Right. Okay, so there are. If only there was a walkthrough. Okay, so this one, there's the base. There's a walkthrough. Let me go and have a look at the walkthrough. There you go. See, look. For those of you who are out there but not quite sure what to do, let me just go to. Have I got a? No, I haven't got a. Oop, not that one either. I haven't got a browser screen. Okay, which mission am I on? Okay, we've done the reactor, hadn't we? We've done Phoenix's drone, so that was the whole thing. Yeah, we did all that. Oh, hang on a minute. Okay, so this is where we are. The crucial base. We don't right the Stepsons. Visit the Stepsons at the meeting place. We did that. We still need to. What we need to do is we need to steal. According to this, we need to steal the mass shipping manifest from a courier at the touchdown Lagrange point. That's what we're supposed to. That's what we're supposed to be doing. So I've got to find the touchdown Lagrange point. So how do I find that? These are all zoom out. There's the mass system. How do we find things? This is the bit I don't get. I need touchdown. Where is touchdown? If anyone launches a missile that you don't crash into another ship, now that is good advice. Glad you're here for that one, Glenn. Thank you very much for that. I don't get this. How do I find stuff? Touchdown. I mean, there it is there, but how am I supposed to know that? It's just randomly clicking things, hoping you find it, right? So, okay, where am I going here? At the touchdown Lagrange point, we're looking for the mass shipping manifest. Okay. So let's go there. Right, off we go. Solstice Project says randomly clicking things sounds like how I play it. Yeah, I think we need to move around this planet. I'm hoping that the autopilot will figure this out. It's just sort of sitting there at the moment, being rather. Oh no, there goes. It's figured it out. There we go. It's figured there's a planet in the way. That's always encouraging. There we go. So how am I going to know what the mass signature looks like. What is it again? Shipping manifest from a courier. Okay, let's see if we can find a courier. See you again, folks. My battery is just about flat, says Milan the Madman. Take care, my friend. Be good. Right, I'm going to disengage the autopilot. Right, so, okay. There are plenty of ships here. Let's see, how am I going to recognise? That's independent. Pandora. These are all independents. Oops, just flying through the Lagrange point. That's probably not a good idea. Okay, so the walkthrough here is basically saying, visit the Stepsons at the meeting place, steal mass shipping manifest from the courier at touchdown L point. Well, we are at the touchdown L point. So, how do I find a courier? These are all tugs and things. But none of these appear to be a courier. Johnny Macaroni's here. Hello, Johnny. Good to see you. Thank you for popping in. We could probably use your advice, actually. We don't know what we're doing. We're supposed to be finding a courier containing the mass shipping manifest, but I don't know whether maybe the thing is not spawning, or so there's tugs and things. Can you show the mission objectives? I would. How do I do that? I thought it was O for objectives. Where's... that's options, which doesn't work. Next objective is X, but I'm not sure that's the right button. No, that's just the aim assist. It's on the menu. Okay. Command. Comms. No. Dock objectives. There we go. Oh, there are there's no entries. Does that mean we haven't started the mission correctly? Which might explain why nothing's happening. Okay. So maybe we're supposed to meet the Stepsons at the meeting place. We haven't actually done that. Let me load the game again.
Cal, you have unread messages. Quit
Stop fanning around.
Start reading.
Okay, let's try that again. So maybe I haven't been to the Stepsons. I can't. Okay, so they were giving me all sorts of advice for piracy stuff, but they haven't given me any objectives. Unless the previous message told me. Use the archive messages. Greetings, here we go. Right, Mr. Johnson, we've noticed your activities around Hoffer's Way and thought we ought to get in touch. And the Stepson clan operates a large independent agricultural collective based around Greenback. Our ships trade across Hoffer's Way. While you are out trading and acquiring, you may have seen some of our vessels going about their business. These are difficult times. Traders like yourself will benefit from maintaining a good relationship with other traders. If you leave our business alone, we will make a point of keeping clear of yours. That doesn't invite me to do anything, does it? And yet the walkthrough is telling me to meet the Stepsons at a meeting place. Yeah, so I was originally shooting up ships, but the game's not giving me any objectives at this stage. So I'm not quite sure what I'm supposed to be doing. So I don't think I've got the mission trigger for the Stepsons yet. Maybe I've got to do more raiding of stuff. We can pop up to Hoffer's Wake and see if there's anything kicking about there. Okay, so I think you need to pirate until they send you the location. Okay, so maybe I haven't done enough pirating. That makes sense. Does Space Tony Soprano anything? Yarr, says Holstead Project. Right, okay, in that case, let's muck about at Hoffer's Wake because that's already brought us to their attention. That's just a start, so that's no good. No, stop. Touchdown, junkyard, Hoffers. There's Gap. I don't know. What's there? Okay, that's Maurice's freighter service to her and stuff. But it's the Lagrange point is where you need to go to do the pirating, isn't it? Okay, so try to attack only corporate ships. Okay, fair enough. Right, so let's go to this Samarkand one again, because that's quite close by. Let's just keep a discreet distance and try to avoid getting missiled to death. Johnny Macaroni says you should seek the steps. No, we avoid the steps and ships.
Clear for entry. Port regulations will be enforced.
Okay, so there's some cargo things, right? So if we lock onto one of these ships, that one's just carrying waste blocks, so that might be a good one for us to practice on. There's a whole bunch of ships here. Actually, that looks like there's just cargo floating about. So, what happens if I try and call what's his face at this point?
On my way.
Okay, so. Just pinch all the stuffs.
Cargo coming in, nice and smooth.
Okay, so oh, he's
Pretty routine stuff, this.
okay. So we're just literally half-inching some cargo here. Just let them all. They turn blue, right? Because that's a ship. So he's pulling in the cargo. Nice. See, this is all quite sophisticated. This stuff. I quite like this. So they're free loot, right? Okay. So what are these things here? Shiny rock. That's a ship. There's another target here. So if I shoot this one,
Okay, we give up.
I'm heading home. See you later.
okay, we need to pick this one up as well.
Yeah, like I can do 6 things at once. You have to wait.
Okay, so he's busy. Okay, so if you shoot things, target them, tell Jaffs to come pick him up. But presumably he takes a little bit of time to get there and back. So how much of this have I got to do before the Stepstons decide that I'm worthy of their attention?
On my way.
Here he goes, it's coming. Okay, so basically just tootle around for a while. Okay, so the escorts for some reason didn't activate, which is good. So there are those are corvettes. What was that? What type of ship? Oh, the other ship's gone now.
Loading up.
Okay, so there he goes. He's
And you call me out for this trash?
yeah, well, it's alright. His lordship. So that's an independent tug. Let's go have a look. It's not a lot. Okay, that's good.
I'm heading home. See you later.
Okay, so these ones have these guys got anything? Okay, so there's definitely some escorts here. So what's that lead-ship type? Okay, it's a transport. That makes sense. Okay, so they're doing their thing. What I really want is one that doesn't have any escorts. This is independent. Shoot it. Okay, but it's got escorts, so this could be dangerous. Registered to independent. Gotcha. Okay, so let's blast it.
Don't do something you'll regret, hothead. This is your first
Whoa.
warning. Please leave the area.
Don't know me. Why do NPCs always do that? Another disaster. Okay, well it's getting a little bit clearer. At least I know what I've got to do. At least I know what I've got to do. Collet 123. Good evening. Hello. Sorry for missing you there. I was I was occupied. Ah dear. All right, get on with the computer. Right. So that was learning. I'm not sure we're going to qualify that with success yet, but it was learning. Oh, where did we go? No, it's nearby. I don't find this very easy to use. There we go. That's where we were. Okay, so we'll pick up the free loot first. Maybe I should just try taking the escorts out first. I know, sort of, this is your only warning. You gotta know. You will die a horrible death, because this is a 25-year-old space game and it's vicious. Okay.
Regulations will be enforced.
Let's disengage. Roll around. So this one's got loads of cargo on it, as I can see. So what's that? That is a transport. That's good. Okay, there's some free stuff. Where's the free stuff? There's loads of transports here, but which ones are? Okay, so there's firing going on there. Those have a lot of escorts. Okay, that kind of makes sense. This guy, look, he's dumping cargo. So that's interesting. That's a cargo pod. So what am I supposed to do with a cargo pod? That's cargo. I see, it gives off stuffs. Nice. Ooh. Okay, so I can tell him to. So then I kill my man.
On my way.
Okay, that was quite cool. Okay, so a cargo pod contains cargoes, makes sense. And oh, I've got loads here. This is awesome. Yeah. Okay, so this might be the ticket. Aphrodisiacs. Nice.
Loading up.
Okay. Alright, so let's shoot another one.
I suppose this will have to
Oh, that just exploded.
pretty routine stuff, this. Pretty routine stuff, this.
There we go. But sometimes it gestures and stuff, and sometimes it doesn't. Gives you a random collection of things. Okay, well that was quite cool. So I've got a bunch of stuff out of there. These are all still being tagged for pickup. Okay. So presumably, I don't have to scoop up. No, Frank Miner. They are my colleague Jack or Japs. Knows what to do. He comes in and sort of picks them up for me. Whoa. What's he doing? piece of flying there, chaps.
Hey, I might even be able to trade this.
Okay, he's slipping up. He's not a very good pilot. No, he's not, is he? Okay, so he's pulling a bunch of these cargo things aboard. Okay, nice. There's another piece of cargo over there. We're out of range. Okay. So let's Jeff's got all the stuff. Let's make sure he's got all this media stuff first. Looks like he has. Okay. So he should get out of here now.
I'm heading home. See
Good.
you later.
Okay. Right, so that means I'm going to head over here. See what's going on over here. Okay, there's more stuffs. Excellent. Just lying around. But there's loads of it. Nothing in that one. Okay, you just pick that one up. Oh, I didn't mean to shoot that, did I? Okay, got that wrong. I thought it was box. It's not. This is just cargo that's lying around. Half inch it. I mean, if people are going to leave their cargo unprotected in space, that's just their stupidness, isn't it? And they've retagged, right? So come and get some more stuff.
On my way.
Nice. Okay. That's a lot of free loot. Nice. Yes, we're quite good. Yeah. Thank you for cleaning up. I'm just tidying up space from those rotten cargo droppers. They're awful types. Just as well up here, really. Easiest pirating ever. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Loads of free stuffs. Okay, so presumably Jeffs will be back in a minute. Okay, so this is
Loading sequence started.
this is good. There you go. He's coming back, so he should. He's presumably got some. He's got some sort of tractor beam. He can slip these things in
I
with.
suppose this will have to do.
It's quite sophisticated, this, the AI and stuff that's working, you know, the scripting to make all the cargo do the right thing and stuff. That's quite impressive for a game of this era. Okay, so we're now doing some funky pirating.
I might even be able to trade this.
Okay, so the dialogue's a bit repetitive, but anyway. Okay, so we're getting a nice stash of loot. Good. This is good.
What the heck do we need that for?
The physics in the game were brilliant for its time. I'm quite impressed even now, to be honest. Okay, so he can stash quite a lot on this little tug, can't he? Oh, what was that? Something just went bang. I thought somebody would notice this, but hey. Looks like he's fully loaded.
Give me
Again.
a break, man. I shouldn't have to load this garbage.
Just do the thing. That really gets big. Yeah, he gets a bunch of stuff on there, doesn't he? And each cargo canister sort of orientates itself and then connects in. It's all very clever. Shockwave might be more free loot. Okay, I'll have a look at that in a minute. So he's presumably
I'm
almost full.
heading home. See you later.
Okay, so that's good. Let's get this lot done as well. Okay, that's all that long. What else have we got here? Shockwave. Where was the shockwave? Outlaw transports. Stack load long enough. Let's get this lot first.
On my way.
Jaffs is on his way back. Let's see if we can watch the graphics here a little bit, see what's going on. There he is there. I want to see what he actually does. Okay, so he's coming back. Let's pull him behind him and see what he actually does do. So he's kind of like, he's just like a flat loader.
Light cow, what have you got for me today?
6
Hey, I might even be able to trade this.
There he goes. Okay, he's got like some sort of tractor beam, isn't it? It's got houseplants, waste blocks, food pills, fruit, recovered medicines or something.
Pretty routine stuff, this.
That's one. Can he? Has he got 2 sides to his token? Oh, he has. So he can take. Oh no.
What the heck do we need that for?
How many bits of cargo can you take at once? 6 or more? It's quite neat, isn't it? That is. Go near the cargo to see if there's more. Okay. Where is the L point? Gone back to now. There it is over there. Okay, let's go back. Could be more stuffs.
I'm heading home. See you later.
There's tugs there. Ginny Drive. A tug. These are all tugs. Doesn't seem to be anything else. So there's other ships about, but don't see any other cargo lurking about now. Alien Hunters here. Hello, 07 Command. Thank you very much. So thanks for that, Johnny Macker, and that feels like we've made some progress. So presumably I need to go back to the base. It sounds like a good place to what's that there? Something else again. To maybe go and just consolidate what I've got. You can go and say, but I think they send you a message saying you have an important email. Okay, well, let's save anyway. I think that's not a bad idea, given that we've actually achieved something. Then we can come back and see if it will appear anymore, because it will presumably respawn some of that stuff if we go away and come back here. stash of stuff we've actually picked up. So Johnny, what do I do with this loot that I've purloined? Do I recycle it or do I sell it somewhere? What do I do with it? Usually you trade with the factions you meet, like the Stepstones, for materials to craft better weapons. Okay. So don't recycle them then. Okay,
I've been looking for traders who want to fence our stuff. But there ain't many people who want to buy hot items right now. Those that will are offering us peanuts.
But Javs, I thought you said you could unload pretty much anything.
Yeah, but times have changed. The cartels have pushed the little guys out of the business. These are the best deals I can get for the moment. I'm afraid I got bad news, Cal.
Oh.
I've been trying to find someone to give us a reasonable price for our loot. Or at least only screw us a little. But no one will touch us. The big players in the system don't like independent operators. Our only chance is to link up with a clan calling themselves the Stepstones.
Here we go. Okay, so we've got an email. Okay, so this is the emails that we got. So we haven't done enough yet. Okay, so let's read through these carefully then, because this is obviously the clue. So, if the Marken down point is one of the few planets that isn't protected by, okay. Okay, a bit more pirating. So let's go back and do some more pirating then. Okay, but we will save the game at this point because we've actually got somewhere. I'll save it over that. I'll call it got some loot. There we go. That allows us to bring that down, doesn't it? Got some loot. Yeah, good. Okay. Resume. Okay, launch. Let's go back to the same place. Oh, stop it. Which was... No. Up there, wasn't it? There we go, that one. That seems to be quite a good locale. The music is good. I do like the music. Let's stick with the Samarkand jump point for the time being, because that seems to be working quite well for us. Just means I don't lose the loot I've already got. The music has got a slight homeworld vibe,
You are
doesn't it?
entering our traffic pattern. Please observe port regulations.
Okay, so once more. Let's have a look about. Okay. That's the Corinthian, that is a transport. What we want is more free loot though, really. Okay, so there's some tugs doing their thing. They're going straight through. There's a transport, but that you say is a heavily armed one. Or Homeworld sounds like Independence. Yeah, I suppose that's fair actually because it's earlier, isn't it? Okay, so there's some firing going on now. This is good. Somebody's firing at that transport there. My other ship's a Corvette. Love it. Come on, give me some free loot. Nobody's dropping anything at the moment. It's almost got a sort of Vangelis-y feel as well, isn't it? Which is quite cool. That's an L-Tech transport, registered to Lomax. Got any cargo on it? Doesn't seem to have any cargo actually being carried, does it? It's empty, yeah. That looks big. Oh, there's a cargo. There's something. Something's happened here. Here we go. Oh, wow, something's being transferred about. Okay, so what's happening here? I see the tug is taking it to the station. And then it disappears. Okay, that all makes sense. Oh, there's even a little conveyor belt that runs down the outside of the station that sucks it in. So that's very neat. It's very clever stuff. Okay, so that way aboard the station. So now getting back out of there. All these transports are massive. I wonder if this place is played out now, so I need to go somewhere else. Explosions might be free loot. So how do you tell where the explosions came from? Not seeing any. Seems to be under attack, is it? I had a waypoint, did I? see one. Smart cannons. Well, that's the Lagrange point that we're at, isn't it? That's literally here. There's that, ship's off. There we go. That's quite a nice effect. Here we are. Not sure we're getting anything. Okay, let's try a different locale. Go to the next planet out then. Let's try this waypoint. See what's there. Thought the free stuff was too easy to keep going on. The best way to pilot without engage the escorts is to gain speed, shoot the cargo ship until it drops cargo and keep going forward with momentum. Then when they stop following you, return to the L point, okay. Okay, so you effectively outrun the other ships, okay. Okay, I might try that, that's quite cool. I hope you don't get missiles to death in the process. Okay, this is the one where we did get missile before, so we've got to be a bit cautious here.
Cleared to transit our space on your current heading.
Okay, this is still what we got here then. Lots and lots of government ships. Independent utility. Okay, so there's some firing going on here. Some explosions. Anything being left that nobody wants? These all feel like heavy duty ships here. Oh, hang on, what's that stuff? Right, so it's government corvettes. Okay, so these are cargo barges. They're carrying stuff, but there are escorts. Okay, so shoot these. And then what, run away? Okay, so if I need to build up some speed, I need to get back first. Do a fast pass to them. Before we get to the range point. See if this works.
No cargo has been behind.
Okay, we got some cargo. Some launches have been detected, but I'm now running out of range.
My fees are definitely going to go up.
Okay, sounds encouraging. So let's go turn around and get back. I can see a cargo pod. Now there's two ships still hostile. I can use that to boom and zoom the escorts as well. Okay, those are the two corvettes. They will leave eventually. Okay, so it was the utility tug, wasn't it? Okay, so there's a bunch of cargo reactor spar food blocks. Okay, so I can't lock onto them from out here. They are gone. Brilliant. Okay. Let's go get them. Zoom past them, so that's cut off about there. Go to full reverse thrust. Okay, so that's I've learned how to do a bit of piracy now, thanks to Johnny Macaroni. That was useful. Let's try not to ram. Okay, so there's 4 there. Let's call in my main man.
On my way.
Okay, that was quite successful. Right, okay. So there's more. Oh, which one's it? Oh. It's the patch that I'm looking for.
Right, Cal. What have you got for me today?
They didn't have escorts, they were the perfect kill. Okay, I thought the 2 ships flying with them
Give
were
me
escorts.
a break, man. I shouldn't have to load this garbage.
Okay, so look at these 2 then. Oh, those two that hit the L point. Okay, they were unescorted. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. So what about these two? What are these? Are they big ships? Yeah, they're not tugs, are they? Okay. There's a couple of utils there. Don't mess with government ships. Fair enough. Yeah, they're all government ships around here, aren't they? Nothing else here. Okay, well at least we managed to snaffle some stuff there. Again, doesn't have done enough to... These are all literally all government ships. There's nothing else here. What's that one? Or is that the space station? I think that's the station, isn't it? Oh, maybe not. No, that one's got some cargo on it. Is that a big port?
Okay, we give up. Take the cargo.
There we go. What is it? Heal in a bar. Cool.
On my way.
There goes my no claims bonus, you son of a dog.
Hey, did you hear that? I'm a son of a dog. You son of a dog. I'm sure Ember would take would take a section to that. You son of a dog. It's me. My mean badass desperado. Okay, here comes Jaffs again.
Loading up.
Grab the stuffs. Okay, so moderately successful so far then.
Give me a break, man. I shouldn't have to load this garbage.
Oh, stop whinging. Free stuff. Okay. So are there any other uses?
I'm heading home. See you later.
Oh, there's some more over there. Oh, somebody's unloading some stuff, that's why. Okay, this is all government stuff. Go save and let's hope there's a message. Okay, let's try that. Complicated. It's a slow burn as well, this game, isn't it? That's the other thing about it. There's quite a lot to keep in your head. Quite a lot of complexity. Especially when you get to my age. Complexity is not good. It's like the cognitive load of trying to remember all this stuff at the end of the day when I've been working quite hard today. Okay, so I've always got the Crucius waypoint in the navigation lock on the top corner. Okay, I'll bear that in mind. Yeah, that's a shortcut for that. Makes sense. My poor little dog brain. Trying to cope with all this. This is quite sophisticated, this. I don't remember even hearing about this game back in the day at all. Must have skipped me by because I was busy doing something else. It's not an easy game to play, but games really didn't hold your hand back. No, they don't, and that's why it's quite valuable to have someone who's been here before. Some of these games I have been able to intuit myself, but this one I think I would be totally adrift if I didn't have some advice. It's very, in some ways though, it's very elegant. I really like the HUD in particular. Slightly low res texture there, but never mind. I was too busy chasing golf. See, yeah, I probably was. When did this game come out then? What was the date again? I know it's 25 years old. Is it late 1990s? Right, so let's save the game again. Even more loot. There we go. So, have we got any communications? We haven't got any new messages. They haven't been impressed with us enough yet. It's 2001. Okay. Yeah, so I'm using the hat for my for controlling that as well. It's quite nice, isn't it? Okay, so our inventory, we've got cargo. So look, we've actually managed to grab quite a lot of stuff, but clearly it's not enough to impress the Stepsons yet. So that's right. Look at that. That's not too shabby, I don't think. But it's clearly not enough yet. Can you manufacture? I don't know. Can I? Can you? Current manufacturing units available 0. Doesn't seem to be anything I can do there. I haven't got any blueprints. Okay, so I need blueprints before I can... There's a recycling option. I don't know what that does. What does recycling do? Does it tell me in the encyclopedia? No. You recycle stuff to give you materials to manufacture. Okay, but I can't do any manufacturing because I haven't got any blueprints. So it's the kind of old crafting mechanism again. Fair enough. Trade. Ooh, okay. Oh, hello, Bennett. What's going on here? Okay, so they want consumer goods, forever goods, drinking water. Have I got any drinking water? What's in my inventory? I've got some narcotics. I've got a lot of narcotics actually. I've got some food. Got some oxygen. Oh, I have got some drinking water. There we go. That processed food stuff's drinking water. I've got 5 of 5. I've got 1 ton, presumably. What do they want? just says there. Offer, request 10 times drinking water. Okay, so I can't. Okay, so they're offering me some. Okay, so I can get weapons this way by trading stuff, but they don't have enough. Okay, so that's good. Has that improved at all? Well, I'm up to 44% now. That's something. Pods stolen, 39 pods. Priority value of 84,000. See, look, get me. Get me, I'm going places. Okay. But clearly not quite enough to trigger the mission. Okay. So it feels like we need to do another trip to the range point. Let's go and have a look at the local one, just since we're here. You need to steal 50. Okay. Well, I suppose that's a decent round number. It was designed to be played with a joystick which had a hat switch specifically. Okay, so I've got the. You guys probably can't see that, but my joystick does have a hat. It's picked that up quite nicely. So that's working. Okay, so I need to get to 50. It's nice. Nice when you've got a target to aim for. So, but I have 39. You can see my hat.
Clear to transit our space on your current heading.
Okay, so there's some big ships here. Oh, something's fallen off there. Big ships, but you see I can't attack those because they're too big. Big ships have big escorts, that makes sense. So I'm looking for somebody to come and shoot one of these. Music is tense. Okay, so there's a bunch of escorts about. Shoot the one close to me and run away. Well, maybe I should just do that, your build up speed thingy. Let's go reverse out of here. The game is safe, so no worries, that's a good point. Let's do the reverse thing. I quite like that tactic. Let's do a high speed pass on this one here.
Leave now or face the consequences.
Never drops anything. Didn't hit it enough times. Need another run. Okay, you can do that. There's a lot of red ships. You're not wrong. The game is saved, you're quite right, so let's try this again. Outrun a missile, the ones of Unitarian space sims. Let's get up to about 3,000. Zoom and boom. Oh, I need to lead it, of course. There.
I'll give you my cargo.
Ooh. There we are. The problem is, there's still bags about, aren't there? I do not like the Newtonian mechanics. Okay, so there's a lot of red ships about. Can I just hang around while they... Okay. How far away do I have to be in range? Don't seem to be being pursued. So all the red clips get bored while I successfully achieve the heist. So what happens if I try and sneak in from the front here? Will they still detect me? Or do I just need to wait for a bit? Something's happening. What's that? Explosions going on there. Whoa. What's going on? There's all sorts of stuff flying around now. Okay, how close do I have to be to these things to pick them up? This could be the thing. Free loot. Somebody's had a bad day. Champagne. Today has been a good day at the office.
On my way.
It's like so much stuff. There should be enough here to do it, shouldn't it? I'm rich, beyond my wildest dreams. What a heist I've pulled off. I'll give up this life of crime. This is better than the wobbly-headed dog caper. There we go, I've done it. Fill up thing. still gonna get all of it anyway. Right, where's my main man? There he is. He's coming in. That should keep him happy. Ooh, thanks for the top tips there, Johnny Macaroni. That was smooth pirating. I might possibly be the worst pirate, but you have heard of me. I can afford the insurance for my own cars. Yes, that's exactly what I need. Nice. So how's my main man doing? God, there's so much stuff. There he is, he's down there. So he's not even saying anything this time. This game needs a better tutorial. No, you've helped me a lot there, Johnny Mercury. We've been quite successful. I'm 3 minutes over my stream, but I don't want to get this loot back home. So this is good. Oh, the music's changed. That's never a good sign in a space game. There was a red light there. Oh. These bad guys. They like to come after me. Shooting somebody else. There goes. Mind.
I suppose this will have to do.
Grab all the stuff, man. Just grab all the stuff. I'll tag it. You bag it. So will he come through and... Jesus, there's so much cargo here. These ones haven't even been opened yet. Oh. There's a bunch of bad guys about. Why do I shoot these then?
I'm heading home. See you later. Someone just go bang. Boom! Yeah, see, look, I'm getting stuff. Let's just do my averages better, right?
Jeez, there's so much stuff here. It's insane. This was a good haul, wasn't it? Didn't I do well?
On my way.
Now tags again. Here he comes again. To grab the loot. Attacking the big ships with the big cargo pods always gives a lot of loot. It's easy to the boom and zoom tactic and some patience. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, that's worked rather well for me, hasn't it? Thank you very much for top tip there on piracy. I'm shuffling around to get the ones I did tagged. There's one cargo pod over there I haven't got yet.
Pretty routine stuff, this.
No, it's not. Good quality merchandise, my friend. Clean hearts. Okay, I think that's all. That's all the cargo, I think. So let's follow Jaff's around until he's full. There he is. Do I need insurance for the cars? Well, yes, because you got to. They can still burn down or get stolen even if they're not working. It's not entirely in parts; they're sort of just not working, as entirely. The idea is to stop them becoming a part of the parts. That's exactly it. That's the plan.
Yeah, when are we gonna get something cool?
I mean, come on, we got cigarettes and antimatter. What else does that guy want? Got him some clone hearts and some research data and some drugs, some aphrodisiacs. I mean, sounds like a party to me. Aphrodisiacs, beer, liquor. Sounds like a good night. Right, we'll get this lot home and then we'll stop. But yeah, okay. Well, this is good. This is good. Come on, Jeffs. Get with the program.
I'm heading home. See you later.
So he's full again. There's still more cargo for him to pick up. Only 2, to be fair. That's probably enough, isn't it? Let's go back home then, Nav. That was a very successful trip. I'll use the waypoint. Oh, yep. Let's go. We're on the wrong side of the planet, but hopefully it'll figure. I think I've already got the 50 I need. Yeah, I think so. That'd be a good way to end the stream, won't it? Having actually achieved something. That's makes for quite a pleasant change, actually. Come on, computer, figure out there's a planet in the way. There we go. Nice one. That should, hopefully, trigger the Stepsons to give us the next mission. Most people... well, you see, there's, I've got a Mark II Golf and I've got a Mark I Golf. The two are not compatible. So, it's not a parts car, it's another car. some bits, to be fair, can be swapped, but not most of them. Two Haynes manuals. In fact, I have got both the Haynes manuals, so all good. Right, let's see if it goes. Have I read them? I have opened them. I have looked at bits of them, yes. To be honest, most of the jobs on such old cars are fairly obvious anyway, so you just sort of take them apart and then wiggle them a bit, buy some new bits, put them back together and they work. They're not complicated machines. It's like Meccano, but with grease and oil. VW Heritage will be rubbing their hands. I have bought a couple of bits off them, to be fair. Most of my stuff, to be honest, I get from eBay, though. I just can't buy second-hand bits. Particularly bits of trim and stuff like that, which are quite hard to get hold of.
Cal, you have unread messages.
We've
Quit
got an unread
fanning
message.
around and start reading.
Quit fanning around and start reading. Right, so let's just have a look. How do we do? No, not trade. There's the inventory. There it is. How many have we got? We have got loads of stuff. Yeah, look at that. We just got gallons and gallons and gallons of things. Communications. We have a new message from. Oh, you're doing well. Look at this. Yay. Mr. Johnston, we have been keeping an eye on the trading outpost and we're impressed with some of the harbour your man Jaffs has been moving. Clearly you're showing promise as a trader. As someone with knowledge of the area, I know it can be difficult to get the best prices for your goods, relocate rare items, unless you have the right connections. If you continue doing well, we may be able to assist you in making the proper connections. We will be in touch. Nice. We're impressed. Okay, so I've skipped a bit here, obviously done quite well. The Stepson clan is most impressed by the way you're handling things. We'll be contacting you soon shortly about organising some new trading opportunities. Nice. And then, Verity, you may find this message a little presumptuous. I do. But my colleagues and I have been regarding your recent activities with some interest. This may surprise you, but there's very little that occurs in the cluster we do not like to hear about. Right, if you are interested, then please come to the rendezvous waypoint we have established. There we go, we've been invited. We have been invited by Verity. So we'll do that next week. Cool. We're making some progress. Right, so let's save the game. Let's have another slot, and we'll call that one the Stepsons. Nice. Cool. All right. Well, thank you very much to Johnny Macaroni, who's been helping us an awful lot with what the hell's going on in this game, and the occasional tidbit of interest from Win-Win to GB with some links there. Thank you for the rest of you for your company this evening. I hope appreciated it. I hope you haven't missed me too much over the last 2 weeks. I will be back next Monday. Okay, I can't do Wednesday stream because wife and anniversary. So I hope you understand. And if you don't understand, I can't explain it. You guys be good. thank you very much. Thank yes, 31 years of being very happily married to a wonderful woman who puts up with me is probably something to be celebrated, to be fair. I mean, certainly for her anyway. So we'll see you next Monday, and I'll watch out for some ED news tomorrow. Excellent, brilliant stuff, good stuff. I shall keep an eye out for that. Be good. Take care, my friends, and yeah, just stop fanning around. All right, just stop it. Stop fanning around. Be good. See you soon.